further back. Come a little closer. Good Lord.
Okay. I have to?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to move everything then because my arms aren't going in. Okay.
Ready.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we are. We're back. Hello. Are
Good
we start?
morning.
Oh, we're starting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello.
Hi. We've been gone about 10 days.
We have.
Did you miss us?
No, nobody missed us. It's too glorious. It's summer. No one's missing us.
Oh.
It's June 27th.
I have a 16-year-old tomorrow.
That's how I know what date it is.
I know. Look at
That's so exciting.
Look at the bags.
Well, I'm not going to pull off my glasses and show everybody, but I've got them.
Do you know what I realized?
What?
As you age and perimenopause and stuff, the rogue hairs that
Oy
grow,
vey.
like my kids will look at me and they'll be like an inch and a half hair growing somewhere. They're like, Mom. And then they'll pluck it and it's like this gray, gnarly gray hair that's...
I know. Waxing is my friend. Let's just say that.
God.
It's crazy.
The hairy moles I would
Crazy.
have. Like, anyway.
Nice. Very attractive. I'm so sorry. It's true. Everybody's got them. That's hilarious.
Rogue mole hairs.
Rogue.
That's so funny.
Hashtag rogue mole hair.
So how's your week been?
Mine?
Last week.
It has literally been almost 2 weeks. We've had a really exciting 10 days, knitting wise, since we last podcast. The day that we last podcast was the registration for classes for Knit City.
Okay, these things happen and I forgot about them.
We actually sort of touched on it in our podcast, but because the podcast was going to be up after the registration,
You didn't
I
want to say
cut that
too
part
much.
out.
Yeah.
Because it didn't make any sense. But we have registered for Knit City, which is an amazing Fibre festival in Vancouver.
Here we come.
October 1st and 2nd, put on by Knit Social out in Vancouver. I'm so excited.
Okay, guess what we've registered for?
Well, we were both on our computers at home and we had our phones sitting by us on speakerphone and one's going for one class and one's going for the other class, but
I just didn't know how crazy it would be.
I didn't know how it worked. It was actually super smooth and it didn't seem panicky at all, but the big one, the one if we could only register for one class, it was Susan B. Anderson's shawl class is what we really wanted. Well, animal too, but we ended up getting the shawl. Well, yeah. I'm so excited.
Okay, so there's a few things we registered for, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, what was really great about this, and they had clearly spelt everything out pre-registration, was I was allowed to register for as many people as I wanted.
Right?
Technically 2, right?
Yeah.
Because we wanted to make sure we were both in the same class. So in the event that your
Right.
class sold out or you were cart-jacked or vice versa.
Yeah.
So I was able to register for 2 people for my class, and
Yes.
you were able to do the same.
Yes. So it worked out really well. So you registered for Susan B's.
We're coming for
Since
ya.
we're BFFs, I can probably just call her Susan, right?
Yeah.
And then I registered us for Kate Atherley's Introduction to Brioche.
Which is perfect for us.
Totally.
I've never done brioche.
Me either. And I just feel like it's just going to be so fun. I would take a class almost on anything. I really
would.
would.
Take a class from anybody.
I loved it. I just feel like you can't go wrong. They're offering amazing classes, amazing instructors. And we really would have gone to anything. But we were lucky enough to get our first picks.
Okay, so
that's going to be awesome.
We got our number 1 and number 2 pick.
Yeah.
So we're going to be Saturday morning and we're going to be Sunday morning.
Is it Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon?
Oh, maybe afternoon.
I don't remember.
And then guess what we're doing Friday night? The opening thing.
Yeah. So there's keynote. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. There's 2 keynote speakers as well over the weekend. So Isolde Teague is
Saturday.
one night. And Stephanie Pearl McPhee, the Yarn Harlot, is also one night. So I feel like we just kind of sit there with a little knitting project and just listen to these lovely ladies.
Can you imagine?
I don't even know what we signed up for. Can I just say that? I don't know what we signed up for, but we're going.
So this is our first official, like, Fibre retreat. Not really retreat. Sort of like a Fibre festival where they're offering classes and speakers and things like that.
It's a huge event. I don't know what you call it. Knit City is kind of an awesome term because it's everything.
Awesome.
It's everything. It's a
vendors.
marketplace. It's designers. It's dyers. It's instructors and classes and just meeting people from all over that are knitters and crocheters and yarn lovers and I'm super excited. And it's in an amazingly beautiful city. For people that are coming that have never been to Vancouver, you are in for a treat.
Close in proximity, or have you Googled the yarn shops?
No. And it doesn't even matter to me where they are. I would just hop in a cab and go wherever.
You know what would be something I would love to do? Go to Grenville Island and have lunch.
Oh my God, that'd be so
I don't know
fun.
if that's going to happen because it's not a big deal.
It's so beautiful. Jodi, we're going a whole extra day at the beginning.
It's on the ocean.
It's on the water.
So,
Vancouver's stunning. You could go to Stanley Park or the seawall and...
Not if you have to walk.
Oh my God.
I will go somewhere where you take a cab.
Okay.
But can I just say that closer to the date, we're going to be able to touch base with some other podcasters and some other knitty friends that are coming. And we'll hopefully have something organized for a set time.
That would be fun.
A little bit of a meetup.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
Jules?
Really fun. We're going to peer pressure Jules. I hope she comes.
Come on.
Anybody, oh my gosh, anybody and everybody. I'm just excited to see.
Well, I only say that because we know there's a lot of knitter friends and podcasters that are going, but I only say Jules because she's looking into it.
I know.
It's not a commitment yet. So.
I know. So I think it would be fun. I think if you love to knit, you can't go wrong going to a yarn festival.
You can stay in Tracie's bed.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay.
No, there's lots of rooms.
I don't snore. No, I was going to say I don't snore.
Accommodations isn't an issue.
No.
I do snore.
I know.
Shane says it. He says it all the time, but I say, you need to record, and he never does. So I actually think I don't.
Well, you do, because I've shared a room with you.
I've woken myself up before.
Totally. Oh, I wake myself up all the time snoring. But whatever. I'm just not going to do much about it. And then I just kind of roll over. It's all good, people.
So that was so thrilling.
That's really exciting. And then we had a Fibre festival even closer to us.
You guys.
Last weekend.
Where did we fit it all in?
Olds Fibre Week. Well, we just sort of drop everything else that's important in life, like families and work, and just head off wherever the yarn fumes happen to be.
It was a very fun road trip.
And, I had no idea what to expect. I thought, I've seen the sign to Olds, never actually turned off on the highway to go there.
Yeah.
You cannot miss it. It's one little turn off and it's right there.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
It was super easy to find. And it's such a cute little town and a really cute little college that they had. It's a big college. They had lots of...
It's the college campus.
Buildings. Anyway, it was really fun. So I think I'd like to go up there next year and take a class. Yeah,
I didn't realize that...
It's huge for spinners and weavers.
It had a whole week. And dyers.
And there's an amazing... Yes. So Carolyn Sommerfeld from Ancient Arts Yarns was giving dyeing classes, and maybe other people too, I'm not sure, but I would die to go in her dyeing class.
So punny.
I really would, though. I would love that.
That would be fun. So on our Olds road trip, we met up with our friends Candace, Pin Feathers and Pearl podcast, and Lara from the Fun Knits.
Yes. It was so sweet.
It was so sweet. And we actually, a few people said hello to us. We met Jess from Haven Yarns. Totally. I had met her before. You had met her before. Yeah. We all ended up having coffee together.
How about Kim, our BFF from Vancouver? Hi, Kim.
We're coming for you, Kim. Didn't you love her?
We'll see her at Knit City for sure.
Okay, the way I was in another booth and there was this lady that came up to Tracie, I thought you knew her.
No.
That's how friendly and how connected this woman was.
It was so
cute. It was an immediate connection.
It was so cute. I heard a tap on my shoulder and she said, I recognized your voice. And I was like, what? She goes, can I shake your hand? I said, no, give me a hug. Like, hello, what are we talking about here?
She was cute.
Yeah, so she's she's got a beautiful yarn shop and she had tons of yarn and fiber and all kinds of stuff. She came all the way from Vancouver Island.
Okay, tell her big fun thing from Knit City.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot.
Yes!
So we got Kim. Okay, where's Kim's card? Here. Oh my god. Yeah, here it is.
It's such a small world.
Unwind Knit and Fiber. So we'll put all her info.
You guys, her fiber was stunning.
She's having Susan B. Anderson signing books at her booth of Knit City.
She was emailed by the ladies at Knit Social. I think she knew them.
I think she asked. She reached out and said, would you like to do this? So how exciting. So that's fabulous. That's one more thing to look forward to. So, hi, Kim. But that was really fun. So we did meet Laura and Candace, and they're just exactly what I thought they were going to be.
They're very sweet.
Yeah. So we met, and there was lots of rowdiness and yelling and profanity and all that stuff, but that was all from Laura and Candace. Lovely. Oh my gosh. Lovely. Like, lovely. I just thought they were exactly like...
thoughts.
I know. They were
and how sweet were their husbands?
I know. it was really...
It was really nice.
I know. It was very sweet.
Can I just say the one thing that I was bummed about is Jenny, who is the Lone Larch.
Yeah.
They were having this... It was very cool, though. They were having this arborist competition where you had to climb.
A big deal. It was like an international thing.
You were timed and you had to get to the top by a certain time. Anyway, she was a volunteer and helping it, so we got to meet her very, very quickly. But we didn't get to actually sit down and chat. But.
Okay, can I just say, I have never been greeted more exuberantly in my life.
I love her.
I feel like, I wish we had a chance to sit down.
That's what I mean. Visit. Like, didn't you? She felt like you were your long-lost sister.
She was over behind this roped-off area. She's helping do I don't know the terms, but she's rigging this lady up so she can climb 50 feet in the air and ring a bell. So it's pretty darn important. So Jenny's got this important job. But I see her look over and wave, and then she starts running, and she leaps like a gazelle over the court. And as I'm kind of turning around to see who does Jenny know, I get enveloped in this amazing hug.
It was amazing. Can I just say what I pictured?
I can only imagine. Anyway, it was awesome.
I pictured, now that you're telling the story, I picture her being a spotter and holding the thing. And as she's running, the first lady's going down. Anyway, Jenny was hilarious.
It was
great to meet.
So cute. And so Jenny said she's going to be up in Edmonton in August, so I feel like we'll probably get a chance to meet then.
We're meeting up.
But it was an amazing day all the way around. We had lots of fun. And then we hopped in our car and went home. We shopped a little and chatted a little.
Very little. I was actually very proud of myself.
There were things that I left on the shelf that I still think about. So I feel like I was really good. Really restrained.
And can I just say... When I show my acquisitions, I found a new company that I am just going to gush about.
Well, everything I bought was from people brand new. So there was one that I knew about, but I'd never seen her stuff.
Perfect.
Everybody else, totally brand new to me.
Yeah.
So
we're excited to show you.
I'm super excited to share that info and cast on some things. Because I was obviously in a pink mood, but it's all good. It's awesome.
I will be done your shawl this week. I have
are you so tired of knitting it now? Because you've been knitting it for a long time.
And I'll talk about it more on the podcast, but because we're having dinner on Sunday at Granny's for your birthday. Well, yeah, it's for your birthday.
Okay.
Well, I'll let Granny know that
now that you've made a date.
No, but normally we do.
We always have dinner, but it doesn't have to be for my birthday.
Well, yeah, because I can give you your stuff before I go. Okay. And then we can podcast it about Monday.
Okay.
So I can talk about it. Can I just say no? For two reasons. Obviously, the pattern and the yarn.
Okay.
It's one of those divine...
You're loving knitting it.
Yes.
Good.
So much. So I have a schedule this week because the rows are very, very long.
Oh my God.
So I have to at least get this much done each night. And actually...
Jodi, if it is not done by Sunday, don't even worry about it.
I am so close to being done that...
I know, but you know how it is? Sometimes at the very end, when you've still got all these long rows...
I would never not have a gift finished for you.
Jodi,
Tracie.
You're getting it to a knitter. I get it. You can wrap it up with a needle.
I know.
Don't feel like you've got
to do that.
I've
been having this yearning, like in my yarn belly, to cast on some stuff.
And I've
totally resisted.
I know.
Have you?
I have resisted. I finished something big last night.
You did.
And I feel like I'm totally dying to... I've already promised myself on my birthday, it doesn't matter how many socks I have the needles or how many whips that I have, I'm going to pick a ball of yarn that's been calling my name and cast it on.
Do you know which one it is yet?
Nope. I've got a few that I've sort of been calling my name. I don't even know what I want to cast on, but I've already promised. That's like, yay.
Oh my God.
For your birthday. For your birthday, cast on some yarn and do some knitting.
Look what I got, a new phone case.
I love it.
Don't you love
polka dots? I love clear cases too.
That's what this is. I went and bought Jordan a new, as a little add-on, she got the plain clear with the gold dots.
Those are pretty.
Although she saw this one and just swooned.
Totally.
So I'll give her the gold one, and if she wants to switch, she can switch. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I love them too.
So what else have we been busy about? Olds and Knit City.
Those were huge. So Knit City registration, Olds road trip, that was awesome. And then just regular knitting stuff, I guess, right? I was knitting this amazing test knit for Mina, and I finished it. So that's what I've been excited about knitting. And that just came to an end. Oh, but I do have So yeah, sorry, I'm sort of thinking out loud here. I do have a project that I'm casting on this week. That's a biggie.
Pure joy.
It's a hoagie, but it is not a project I've shown you.
Are you doing a sweater?
I will show you all my goodies so this will be works in progress, but it's sort of like an almost work in progress. You'll actually see a little bit of it next week, probably.
Do you want to hear my story about going to the oral surgeon?
Yes.
You have to think about that.
I know. Well, as when you said the first part, do you want to hear my story? I was like, oh, I don't know. Yes, I do.
So I have a quick background. I, in my early years as a kid, jumped into a shallow end of a pool and broke my front tooth off. So they had to grind it down to a peg and put a little, like a sticker veneer on it. Over 30 years,
right?
With my grinding and bone loss, it has shifted and it's quite gnarly. Like, you can see the difference, and you can see the gray up here because it's the silver behind the tooth, and it's very gnarly, and I'm very self-conscious about it. So
you are?
Well, look at it.
Well, only if you do that. I mean, okay.
It's terrible. At this point, I don't think it's shifted. It's terrible.
So
and
now
my
you're
kids
ready.
keep looking at me, Mom, it's gross. That's what they say.
Kids are so sensitive. I love that about them.
So I've made 3 appointments and canceled 2 to the oral surgeon. And I'm just so scared of the dentist.
Yeah.
So I went to the oral surgeon, and Jordan came with me because we were going to go for a quick bite before her exam. And I talked to him, and he walked me step by step. This is my only option because the tooth is a bit loose with the shifting and everything. So he's got to pull it. I have to wear, he's going to pull it. He's going to put a bit of a spacer around the gums and pack it with bovine.
Bovine, what?
Let's call it what it is, people. It's bone.
Cow. You're going to have a cow?
Yeah.
Cow bone.
So pack it with a little cow bone.
Okay.
And let it heal for 4 months before, because what I'm getting is an implant.
Okay.
Does that sound like a nightmare?
Well, no. I mean, the only person
would
I've
you
ever...
want one?
The only person I've ever heard talk about implants is our mother, who thinks it's...
Would rather die.
Totally. So that's the only experience I have. I feel like it's the solution to what you want done.
I feel like it's going to be beautiful.
It's the solution to what you want done. So I'm so glad you went to the doctor.
So he walked me through it baby steps. You filled out his questionnaire about medications and history and about, your habits and anxiety.
Yeah.
And I put in capital letters, very anxious. So
they
he
must
walked me
deal with
through
that all the time.
Baby steps. They've got Ativan there for you if you want to come half an hour early.
Fabulous.
I said, I got some in my purse.
And it's not an if, it's a we're going to need that for sure.
It's a 35 to 40 minute first appointment.
That's easy,
I can deal that.
And you leave with no tooth.
No tooth. Okay, so this is what I'm going to have to use. So before I have an appointment this week they're going to make me a retainer with a party tooth.
Okay, so I feel like at Halloween that'll be really fun.
I'm going to be a witch.
When is this done?
So August 4th.
Oh yeah, so Halloween. You're still going to be
all of August, September, October, November. I won't get my permanent. And then in
December, you're going to get your front teeth for Christmas.
In December, I go in, and he said it's like drilling a tooth. They put a small little drill up into the bone.
Which is really hard by now. It's all
really hard and healed. He said, you'll think you're getting a filling. Little drill, screw in a titanium, 20 minutes, you're done.
That's fabulous. Yeah, so, Jodi, I feel like you're doing 100% the right thing.
So I've now wrapped my brain around that I'm doing it.
That's awesome. It's huge for you. Because I remember I said to you, well, why, how come you're not going to go get it fixed? You said, well, I'm just going to wait for it to fall out. I couldn't believe that.
I was actually thinking I would much rather. It's the idea of getting a tooth pulled. I've never had that.
I think you're not going to have to. No, but Georgia's had 4. She had really some crowded teeth and ones that weren't moving enough. And so she's had to have 4 teeth pulled. And she comes out of there going, oh my God, Mom, I didn't even feel it. But our dentist is incredible with they numb the gums. Then they do the freezing. I love our dentist.
Dr. Pratt, our dentist, said Dr. Fisher is just, and I get that impression from him that he said you will not feel an ounce of pain.
Great.
I'm
excited for you. Anyway. And then
I'm excited to not have a tooth. I'm excited to be able to
take your tooth in and out. You are going to have.
They said you're going to hate the retainer.
Really?
Yeah. I don't care if I walk around. It's
temporary.
Temporary. Maybe I'll be a chicken and never go back.
No, you have to go back. I'll take you myself. You have to go back. You have to go back.
Anyway.
What's the point if you don't go back?
Okay, 20 minutes of chit chat. We haven't even showed any yarn. Tracie, you need
Well,
to...
I can. I could go like this.
Oh my God. Or like this.
Oh my gosh.
More to come. You guys
Oh my
can't
gosh. Okay.
wait. I think
so
you should
exciting.
start with your FO.
Okay. I have 2 FOs.
What?
Okay, that's the other thing. When you were thinking, like when I was thinking myself, how exciting my knitting week was.
Yeah.
I have 2 FOs, and one I've already given away to a friend, so I'm going to have to put a picture in here. But
I saw this FO.
yeah, so I can start for sure.
Yeah.
So last time we were talking, I had started the Sugar Plum Shawl by Mina Phillip as a test knit. So that's coming out. I actually think she was shooting for the beginning of July, so really, really soon. Really,
You guys
really
are going to want to knit this. Wait till you see Tracie's.
It was
stunning.
Oh, it was so much fun to knit. It was just lovely, and the yarn, I'd never used a single ply yarn before in a fingering weight. So okay, here we go. Here it is. Okay,
It needs a little more fanfare than that. You guys.
How about those eyelets? So this whole big section here is garter with some eyelet rows.
But look at how gorgeous the simple garter with eyelets.
Don't you love it?
This shape with this, are these increases?
Yes. So I was just going to say,
Okay.
this is one thing I especially loved about it, is this row of yarn overs that you've got here. So you're increasing in the middle of the shawl as well as on the edges. I love that.
What a clever pattern.
And then once you get down to here, it's a completely different, it's a lace, simple lace pattern
You guys.
where there's some eyelets and drop stitches.
Try
So
to put it on my shirt. Look at that.
isn't that pretty? So I did not have, you do need 2 balls of yarn to knit it all in one. If you want it one color,
Yeah.
you need 2 balls of yarn. So I didn't have that.
Which one is this one?
This is the kit from Nicole at Hugh Loco. She calls it her Nicole's Choice.
God, is it soft.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
What
Don't
is-
you love the speckles?
What's the fiber in it?
100% superwash merino.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So-
that's what gives it the fuzz? The halo? Or is that a single?
The fuzz is because there's almost very little twist on the yarn. So once you twist it up, you don't get that
Got
fuzzy. But when it's not twisted like that, when you rub it back and forth, it can get that kind of halo, and it can be known for pilling sometimes. This kind of, but I've never knit a shawl or anything like that in it, so I'm excited to see how that goes.
This color is stunning.
Isn't it pretty? So she gives you in the kit, she gives you a pale tonal gray with some speckles, and then her Coltrane gray,
Is
which
that what this is?
Yeah,
Oh, you used the kit.
I used the kit.
Oh my God.
And then when I was getting near the end, I thought, I don't know why, I just felt like I wanted to put a pop of color. And so
You nailed it.
well,
You did.
I didn't even really think about it. There's no real reason to do this. The shawl is beautiful without it, but I have those Sweet Georgia Yarns Party of 5
Yes.
kits.
Aren't those amazing, those kits, to be able to just have in
They're
your
amazing.
stash?
So I weighed the ball, and it was almost 30 grams. And I hadn't touched it. So you get a lot of yarn on those guys.
How much did you use out of your
I used 12 grams.
And did you go once and then bind off?
Well, that's what I thought I was going to do in the pattern. I did add 2 extra garter rows. So 1 garter bump.
There, back, bind
There and
off.
back, bind off. Yeah. So there's 3 rows of garter and the bind off done in the purple. But don't you just love the way it feels?
Okay.
I love this.
I am okay, and that's the fun thing about shawls. Like Mina's stunning in the picture, that light pale rosy colored gold or rosy pink.
It is.
And then you see this and you think, same shawl, 2 totally different feels
Yeah.
and looks.
Your yarn choice can just make it
And that's the
so
fun
different.
thing about these patterns. You make it yourself.
I was kind of nervous actually to add the purple, thinking I hope I don't change the feel of it. Like it was so airy and elegant and pretty in Mina's sample. Anyway,
I still think it has that feel to
Mina
it.
did send a little comment where she thinks it's nice, so I'm glad.
Did
Mina
she?
likes it. Yes,
Well, what's she going to say? It's ugly?
I know, but you don't have to say
No, I know.
anything.
She's very sweet.
And she's a purple girl, so I know the little pop of purple might make
I
her
think
happy.
as a designer, I would think if I was Mina and see these people just,
To make
using
it your
a little-
own.
Yes.
Yes. So I did not change the pattern in any way except for adding one little garter bump at the bottom. I made the medium size shawl. I'm going to put
This is medium?
This is the medium.
Okay, you guys, this is big.
So when I took it off the needles, I thought, oh, I really thought this was going to be bigger. And then I blocked it. Oh my God, this thing grew.
Well, this lace didn't even look like this yesterday.
No. Oh, you can't even. You know, if you go to the trouble to knit lace,
okay, I got to show you a
block
close-up.
it.
Look at that lace, you guys.
It's really, really pretty.
Was it hard?
Well, and I said to Mina before the test knit started, I said, just so you know, I'm not a lace knitter.
I don't think you give yourself
And she
enough
said, I love it when there's different like people that love knitting lace and people that have never knit lace to try her patterns. So I feel like if you have never knit lace, you can do this pattern without a doubt.
Was it intuitive to knit?
Yes. Well, I mean, you're repeating the same rows over and over, so you know what's coming. I think the biggest challenge for this and any shawl is just that your rows end up very long.
So they're just time consuming.
So it is time, but I feel like you need to just relax, and that's why picking a yarn you love is so important, because you're going to be knitting it for a while. Pick a color you love, or pick a color that somebody that you're knitting it for is going to love, and just enjoy it. I loved it. It was very, very fun. So I feel like if you knit the large one, it's just going to be like 3-color cashmere shawl big.
Okay, you've cranked out 2 big shawls this month.
June has turned out to be very, very knitty. Yes, very fun. But I especially love the linear, these yarn overs.
I love the look of that.
Yeah, and it's, you know, there's several stitch markers marking your way. It's not possible to get lost. And like I said last time, I am such a fan of the way Mina lays out her pattern. There's not little printing. You don't have to be, you can glance over at your pattern and know exactly where you are. There's bolded items. The font she uses is larger.
Thank you.
Which for us, thank you.
Vision impaired people.
Because then I don't have to keep picking it up and looking really closely. Yeah. It is easy to look at it on the table next to you and see what you're doing. So I absolutely love knitting it. I think it turned out to be a beautiful shawl. And it's going to be just a huge hit for her. I just know it.
Okay, so when do you think it's coming out? Next week?
She mentioned she was hoping the beginning of July. That can change. If you follow her on Instagram, she'll mention it when it's coming out.
I think we should give away a few of these patterns when it comes out.
I would love to.
Okay, so we haven't done Share the Love just because it slips our mind.
Oh my gosh.
So when this comes out, let's pick 3 people from our Ravelry group.
That would be
for the
great.
last 3 times we've forgotten.
That would be great.
Mina, you're not sending us any patterns.
No, are you kidding?
This is going to be our treat because we think you guys need to knit this pattern.
Well, Mina's been very generous. All of her new patterns that come out, she's sent our way. We just getting the chance to test knit this for her and to bounce things off of her. It was a real treat. She's incredibly passionate designer.
Pants.
She's very type A, very smart, very passionate about knitting. I enjoyed the whole process very much, very much.
Okay, so, and Nicole's yarn.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
For one more second.
Okay, this I would buy again and again. I would love this. I would love this on her twist sock and it would look completely different, I think.
And isn't that fun?
You have this on the, like her, I think it's called Phyllis, right? Is that right? Yeah.
Don't you love that name?
Yeah, so cute.
I do. I just can't wait to knit it. I need a shawl with this.
It's beautiful. It's so, I love tonal, you know, like you could really get lots of colors of gray in there. I loved it.
I can't stop
You can
looking.
see it.
This is so beautiful.
Well, you'll knit it, Jode.
It is so beautiful.
I think this would be stunning in a gradient.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be pretty?
So with a gradient, you just, when your balls fit not enough to do another full row, you just add on the next color and just keep
there
going.
Are some gorgeous long gradients that the ball is quite long. I mean, if you had this whole body,
thinking gradient.
Like a kit.
Yeah.
The whole body, the garter body part, you wouldn't have any trouble getting done in one gradient ball of something. And then maybe, it's actually, Mina's is all one color. So
she would have used 2 balls.
She would have used 2 balls of the one color. And I would love to do this pattern in one color as well. Yeah. Just changes the whole feel of it, right?
Well, and her intention was a wedding shawl?
Yes. Yeah, it's inspired by her sister-in-law.
So did that pink one go to her sister-in-law?
That's a good question. I bet it did.
It looks like it could be a wedding
It's
yarn.
such a pretty color. This is totally me, you guys. This soft pink.
It is so your color.
I did not have anything 2 balls that would work to look like this, but it was so fun to dig this out. I did not have 2 balls, Georgia.
Okay.
Anyway, so I made,
stunning.
and I'm thrilled with the way it turned out. So I didn't plan it like that, but I love it.
I love the pop.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't think I would have thought of that, but that's smart.
It's just a feeling. You know, you just think, I need a color here. That's all it was. It wasn't a whole lot of premeditation. Are you going to model it for us? You're so good at doing that. Show me what it looks like.
Well, I could wear it a few ways because I just love a shawl.
Oh my God, Joe,
guys.
that looks so good.
You can call this my birthday shawl.
Well, you can have it.
No.
Yes, you can.
I actually think you should send it. Were you thinking that?
No.
Oh, sorry, we're whispering. It's just...
It feels like butter. The yarn is unbelievable.
I'm going to wear it.
Okay, you wear it.
Yeah.
Because the air conditioning's on today, so
I'm very
we're nice and
comfortable.
cool. We're nice and cool. So that is an FO. Do you have another FO?
I'm going to get the popcorn that's over on the other side.
Okay, and I realized I forgot to get a drink.
Do you want me to pour you something while I'm up?
Sure.
Okay. I'll get you some.
I have some David's tea. Okay, you know what? This is movie theater butter
so
popcorn out of the bag.
Can I just tell you, this shawl feels as amazing on.
In the fridge on the door, that red thing, I bought the David's tea maker. So that's their, I think you might have to unscrew the top a little. This is their pink lemonade iced tea. And they were sampling it, and of course I thought, oh my God, I love it. Even Georgia likes it. Unsweetened, right? Like it's just tea.
Oh, I don't like this unsweetened. You love unsweetened tea.
Thanks, Jode. Oh, it's so good.
This is my maternity top that I bought when I wasn't pregnant.
It is a maternity one?
This is Jessica Simpson. Yeah, this is a maternity one. See, but I didn't need it.
The eyelets are really cute on it.
See, it's just like under the bust.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
It's really cute. Oh my God, this popcorn, you guys.
So good. Okay, do I have any? You know, Trace, I only have sock talk today because I have your shawl.
Okay, well, I do have one more cute little thing.
Okay.
I'll just say quickly, what happened to my pattern? Here it is. Okay, so I was dying when this little pattern came out. I thought, that's me for sure.
You get all 3 in one?
You do. So it's one pattern, but they give you 3 different stitch patterns to make the little sheep. They're adorable.
Oh my God, you picked
So
the hardest
I knit
one.
this guy. Well, I just it's not hard. Like, it's really not hard. Don't be afraid of the pattern because it's, again, another one. I've never knit one of Susan B. Anderson's animals.
Apparently they're just the cleverest
Oh
written.
my goodness. It was so easy to knit. And the, you Kitchener stitch the top of them together. It's like seamless at the top. They turn out adorable. So I made it for a friend and gave it to the friend already. So I don't actually have it, but I'll put a picture here. And it was tons of fun to knit, and I have plans to knit. It's a sport weight, sport or DK sport that she wants you to knit it in, which I did. I knit it in Felted Tweed by Rowan, which I love. And
The one that you sent?
Yeah. I love it. It turned out great. I would say if you have any of that in your stash, you don't even need a whole bunch of yarn. It worked out great. But I'm going to knit, I think, a few in fingering weight, and it could be an ornament for
Well,
the
that's
tree.
the nice thing about that pattern
Yeah.
is that the gauge doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You just use the appropriate needle size for the yarn, and it will
And
just...
I am not like a stitcher person. So easy to do this little face.
Okay, chunky.
To make a big one. Wouldn't that be fun?
I saw a few people. I saw the loopy one specifically on somebody who posted
And I did
online.
the whole thing on DPNs. What?
Why?
I don't know. It
Did
was
it
just
tell
easy.
you? Susan's
Yeah.
a big DPNer.
Susan said.
Okay.
Susan said.
Okay.
Sport weight or DK yarn and DPNs.
So, I also knit a Christmas ornament. Did you?
you?
Uh-huh. I knit the Jolly Wee Elf from Church Mouse.
Love it.
I have bought a kit because I'm not going to show a picture, so my swap. I know I'm going to say it. We're doing
Jodi.
God. We're doing
Seriously.
a Christmas in July podcaster swap.
Right.
And one of the stipulations were you needed to have a handmade ornament.
Fun.
And are you not participating in that?
Yeah, but I did something different.
Okay.
Yes.
So I knit the Jolly Wee Elf.
I love this ornament.
Tracie.
It's like my go-to Christmas ornament. When I'm trying to whip them up in December, that's my go-to.
Okay, let me tell you, a very short evening, you can have it done.
It totally is. And River City Yarns always does classes. They do Christmas in July. That's where I learned to knit it, was at a Christmas in July class.
What did I knit it out of?
You knit it in Rowan fine tweed, but I've knit them out of the felted tweed that I used, a little bit thicker. You can knit it out of anything. You can knit it out of sock yarn. They had the Hat Trick hockey yarn. They had a whole bunch of Jolly Wee Elves made out of that. You need the tiny wee... I'm going to put a picture here so people know what we're talking about.
You put a little picture.
Yeah. And it is by a Church Mouse Yarns and Tees pattern, which I think are written so well.
I have to tell you, is it my first knitted stuffed animal? Yes, it might be.
Is it?
That
so cute.
Was all you did was you did this line, completed. Did this line, completed.
Yeah.
There was no questions. Although there was I've done wrap and turn, and there was a section where when you come back, you pick up the wraps. I never did that because I didn't know what they meant.
Yeah.
You were going to show me.
Yeah.
But I omitted that, and it didn't really affect it. But it's knit like Susan's in the round, one piece up, and then you had a little scarf to do after.
And then it's all, like you say, it's all one piece. And the finishing is so quick on that one.
I corded for the first time.
Yeah. It's adorable.
It's
adorable. Really is. And I did one for Mom last year. Rowan had a beautiful yarn that had Swarovski crystals right on the yarn. And it was only a little 10-meter ball of yarn. It was perfect for that. And it's, Mom likes sparkle. So I just thought that would be cute.
Special.
It sort of looked like Angora and crystal. It was very sparkly little guy. You can make those guys out of any little bit of yarn you've got.
So, fun thing to mention that now because we have our Christmas in July.
Yeah, that's why I did the sheep. I wanted to be in the Christmas in July cal. So you'll see that. I'll post it in there. I hope I win a prize.
You won this. Okay, so that's it.
That was super fun. So those are FOs this week.
Okay.
I won't have another FO for a long time.
What's your notes?
I don't have a lot of notes. I mean, we've been getting some amazing donations for prizes.
You guys.
So many designers. I'll have all the information next time. But there's been tons of patterns donated. And Leanna, who's Whirlsy on Instagram and in Ravelry, I think, she sent us a coupon code for her shop. So that's totally awesome. Its coupon code is GG15 for 15% off anytime. And she's got tons of patterns. She's already donated to us. A long time ago, she did that series that was based on Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
and there's blankets and mittens and hats and shawls and all kinds of stuff.
Very fun
Go
patterns.
check out her shop, and you're going to get 15% off if you use the code GG15.
Yay.
So thanks, Leanna. She's in Australia. That gets so exciting.
I've sent a lot of stuff to Australia.
Have you?
I have. My bags.
Isn't the dollar kind of similar? Like
very similar.
They don't have to worry about so much that it costs a lot more because just shipping's a bit.
Very similar. Yeah, a little pricey.
So that was totally awesome. And we do have some more patterns that came in, and I don't have that paper with me, but I'll get all that information. So thank you to everybody that's been getting in touch with us. We're
so great.
I actually love giving away electronic patterns. They're
It's
so
done.
instant.
It's instant, yeah.
People don't have to wait. So I love that. I think that's great. And if our postal strike, we have an imminent, probably postal strike happening at the end of this week. And if it goes a long time, we're going to end up giving a lot of e-patterns.
Really freaking crappy.
It is.
Trying to keep it G.
It is because of people like you that have
really going to
businesses.
affect small businesses.
Yes. Yeah. I hope
And
it's
for
very
people-
quick and they resolve it right away.
Yeah, and I'll talk a little bit about that in Mrs. Brown's bags.
Sure.
Okay.
So that was sort of party in our mailbox with that coupon code.
I'm going to quickly text Jordan because she said, "Where are you?"
Okay. And your answer is what? What's it to ya?
Where are you? I said podcasting.
What's it to ya?
Whatever. Sorry, is it rude?
Did you want to? No.
Sock talk.
Sock talk.
Bam.
I don't know why. Oh, you do have an FO. Jodi. Oh my God, that yarn. The whole combination.
So this is my second one I just finished yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Was it? No. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
I don't remember which one was first.
Can you just believe that? I Kitchenered last night and I can't tell you which one I did.
I can't. I kind of think it was the blue one, Joe. You were working on that one at Mom's.
Okay,
You were
you're
working
right.
with blue. Yeah, I'm sure of it.
You're
at
right.
Dinner.
So, excuse me, I'm going to choke on popcorn.
I'm choking.
These are my Pretty Young Thing from Logo Did It yarn.
They're so awesome.
You guys.
Okay, this yarn, honestly, I know it looks nice.
I have told you so many times how amazing it is, but you know, it never gets old to show you guys, because if I was to pick a colorway of colors that I just screamed at me,
Right.
This is it.
This is Jodi.
This is, I mean, there are a lot other colorways that
I would
look
like
at.
to knit pants, swants, in this color, and I would just wear them all the time.
Can I just say, you may see PYT on a bag fabric.
What?
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I can't.
That's exciting.
And
Like the pop of the neon, like it's kind of a little bit of everything that we love. That green that she's got in there.
and you guys know I'm not a
And
green
the purple. But you're a fan of certain
I'm a fan
greens,
of
Joe.
this
We have to
green.
stop. That's like I say I'm not a purple. I do like some purples, but it's not true.
So Julia from Vivid Yarn Studio,
yeah.
minis.
Yeah.
It was a deconstructed
Look
mini
how
set.
cute that is. Can you see the sparkle? I don't know if they can see that.
Yeah. So I did
Very sparkly.
64. This is my vanilla pattern.
Okay. Yeah, what do you do for when you do vanilla?
I do 64 stitches,
On what size needle?
2.5.
Okay.
And I cast on. I do approximately 15 to 20 rounds, however I'm feeling.
Right.
Some are obviously longer,
Right.
some are shorter.
Right.
And then I knit however long you feel like it, right? Just straight stockinette. I have come to realize with my high arch that I need a heel flap and gusset.
It's my favorite heel.
Yeah. And this one in particular is the wedge sort of shaped one. But the square one works for me too if I add a few more rounds, extra random rounds of straight.
You could just make your heel flap a bit longer.
Good idea, because then you pick up more stitches.
Yes.
So I do need a bit, a full, not the shorter
You have a
decreases.
high
I need the
arch.
full decrease. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I knit to 8 inches. I've got a size 9 foot.
Yeah.
So I stop at 8 inches
And
and
then,
do my toe, my standard decrease.
which is where you decrease on each side every other round.
Knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 2 together, knit 1,
Okay.
and then around.
Well, they're awesome. They look beautiful. And this really does. Oh my gosh.
Who doesn't love a good Kitchener when
That
it turns out
turquoise
right?
is stunning.
Can I just say I love Kitchenering?
I love it. Let me tell you, a lot of
You can't
people-
talk to me when I'm doing it.
A lot of people, I was a little not nervous, but you know when there's a lot of stitches, when I did that sheep, I think there's 20 whatever. And I don't want to screw it up because I don't know how to fix it when I screw it up. So anyway, it turned out really well. And it's just seamless. You absolutely can't even see it. I think everybody should give these little sheep a try. I think you're going to love it. You can, I mean, you're putting another row of knitting in with that Kitchener.
It just...
It's awesome. I love Kitchener stitch
Well, and
too.
that's just me, because I know there are other things that people love, and I'm like, oh, I can't stand doing that. So it's just...
And I find with toe up that your cast-ons that you need for those very small number of stitches and then your first 2 rounds are so fussy and fiddly. That's why I don't...
I had
it's
such
not
a hard time.
It is not my preferred method of doing a sock.
I am top down. I've never done a toe-up sock because of the hard time I had in class with Holly.
Oh, I was going to say you should take that class.
I did.
Yeah. It is fiddly, the start of a toe-up sock, I think. That's just me.
And the reason I don't do toe-up as much, I'm not totally against it. I've just found a great recipe for me.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah. And in toe up, it makes a lot of sense to knit your socks toe up, especially for yarn management. If you want to use pretty much the whole ball,
You're right.
whatever, it makes sense. But it's just, for some reason, I always cast on, cuff down. Oh, well.
Okay, this Christmas got to be Christmas in July.
God, I love that
This
sock.
is the wool barn. Okay, I'll talk about this after. Okay, do you have a sock?
No, I don't.
Really?
No, I don't. So take it away,
Oh,
sister.
Look what I brought.
Okay, no, we don't have second sock
I
syndrome.
feel like I'm flashing my boobs.
You think this is both of our whips? Both of our hose?
It is. Those are Tracie's.
No. Every single one of these came from Jodi's house. Okay, come on.
FYI, I have less than you do.
I can't even find all of mine.
I'm
I'm not even kidding you.
when I last night went around and collected them all, I'm like, I love you.
Totally, I love
you. I love you. Okay, so
Okay, so at work today, Mom said, you can't cast on another sock. I said, yes, I can.
you're not the boss of me.
She's like, you have to finish your... It's really agitating her.
She would be one of those people who never have a second sock.
Agitated. She goes, well, why can't you just finish a pair? I said, well, you finish a sock and you feel like you've completed something.
I have. Who was I talking to? Whose podcast said you have a finished object? Carrie.
Freckled Wednesday, Carrie.
Yes, Carrie.
You're totally right, Carrie. Oh my God.
This is Desert Vista
Jodi,
Dyeworks.
this reminds me of you. This is you.
That's my jam. That's my striping jam.
And look at that limey green apple green.
This is my speckled jam.
Get out of town.
I feel like Carrie and I are sock sisters.
You didn't finish these? You bought me this yarn, and I knit them for Georgia.
They don't fit that great.
This is beautiful yarn.
This is... Yarn Hoarder? No.
It's Yarn Tasia on Instagram, and it's called Witch's Brew, and I thought I saw some on her Instagram not long ago. It is awesome. One of her Halloween colorways.
Okay.
And when you brought it to me, I was like, I am not going to knit this. It's too wild. It was awesome. It made beautiful socks.
Okay.
What's
Nomadic
this?
yarns.
Gumdrop buttons.
Oh my God, you're so smart. Vivid. This was either October club or just a Halloween colorway.
That's really pretty.
Vivid. So the reason I'm showing you this is because these are what I plan on finishing this summer.
This is that Allegria from
Tracie.
and it's so pretty.
It's a little shorty. And my shorties, people, I do the same thing. I cast on the same amount of stitches. This is probably about 15 to 17. And I knit about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of straight stockinette before I start
Straight into the heel flap.
Before I start my heel flap.
I knit that exact sock in this exact yarn for Georgia.
I know I had to have it.
That's a great Allegria by Manos. Beautiful.
I know you've all seen these, but I feel like they needed to just make another appearance.
That's stunning.
Sparkles.
The wool
girls.
barn. I think this colorway is called Marion Bright.
With a natural. This is Birch by Sweet Georgia.
Yeah, and this is a sparkle. This is the first wool barn that I ever had, and I still have not finished. I've got to do it.
I don't know why, because it is
The feel of this yarn and the speckles it's unbelievable. This is that kind of bucket list yarn for me too.
Yeah.
Her stuff is stunning. I
She's
just love
amazing.
it. I like some of her tweed. Oh my God.
Do you
bucket
remember
list
this?
yarn. Do I remember it?
This is Stellar Banshee.
This is one of my favorite yarn colors I've ever seen.
with that ultraviolet that looks black, but it's actually the
I
darkest
can't believe you
purple.
didn't finish these when you love them that much. This is the perfect combination.
Do you want to hold it?
Yeah, I do a little bit.
Okay. Look at this.
Yeah, that's
Dancing Dog Dyeworks.
Crazy
No.
Dog Yarns.
Crazy Dog Yarn.
And boy, is that off. I can't wait to cast mine off. This is why I have to cast off all the others, you guys.
Vivid minis. Vivid lime green mini.
That's just
I
perfect.
need these. They'll peek out of my Doc Martens.
Oh
So
my
cute.
Gosh.
Okay, look at this.
I love it. Turtle Pearl.
I love
I haven't
it.
finished it. And look, Jodi, look how short the sock is.
That's what I mean. I can get that done in 2 days.
Yes, you can.
Same
So
with
that
this.
would be, the shorties would be the first ones I would do. It would feel really good to just bang it out. Get done.
Correct. So,
Good for you.
and then this one, I'm going to have to give it away.
I would unravel that.
No.
No? Who's it going to fit?
I don't know.
Let me try it on.
Oh, you
Right?
should try it on.
who?
I'll knit you the other one if it fits.
No, you could just give me the yarn. Then you don't even have to fit. Do it.
Tracie, that would be such a good idea. Try it on right now.
Okay.
So, I wanted to, A, because I didn't have a ton of knitting to show you, but B, I wanted to collect all my singles that I'm in love with. Well,
Perfect.
This is all... No.
Yeah, perfect.
Yay, I'm going to knit you the second one for your birthday. No, I won't. I'm lying. I won't have it
Just
done.
give me the yarn.
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
color?
it's so
Well,
great.
you bought it for me.
Oh, shoot. That's right.
So I wanted to show you guys again all these first socks that I brought out with the intentions of finishing this summer.
Well, no wonder you made up a cow.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, this
And
you
I
can take
probably
off.
have maybe a couple more that I couldn't find. I would be thrilled if I can complete 5.
But honestly, this could be Christmas present.
Yeah.
I'll forget.
Yeah, give it to me.
Okay.
Done.
Totally.
So I would... There's no way. I mean, I could not say I'm finishing these this summer.
You
5.
could, if you, I feel like if you did only socks this summer, you could get most of those done.
You know what I am doing? I gotta put this popcorn away. I'm knitting.
I don't know.
Knit City sweater.
Yeah, me too.
Which one am I knitting?
Are you knitting the same one that we've always talked about? The Rosemont cardigan by Hannah Fettig.
It's like the
It's so
featherweight
beautiful.
in the fingering. This is a worsted weight version.
It's
very
so
similar.
similar, but really
Similar but
slouchy, boyfriendy kind of.
Isn't that just me?
Like you're gonna wear it so much. I have yarn that I could still knit that in,
I
but
have to say that boyfriend Hohi one, the pullover.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to make
the
a
boxy?
decision. I wonder if Hohi would change it for me to a worsted version.
No, it's called swatching and measuring, and I'll help you. We'll go see Barb and Cynthia.
Hohi
They
could
can help
probably
us.
blink and it's done.
Don't even.
Anyway,
You're so
just
naughty.
because I love her.
Oh, well, who doesn't? Okay, do you want to see what I'm going to cast on this week?
Yes.
So we could call this dream knitting because I haven't really done it, but it is like tattoo it on your butt. It's done. It's happening.
Really?
Last Mother's Day, I got yarn. I asked for yarn, a sweater kit. And I started the sweater and I lost steam and I don't know what happened, but I love the yarn. And so I've had this for over a year. And it's DK weight, so I feel like it's going to knit fairly quickly. But it's 2 colors. So this is Sweet Georgia yarn. I don't know if you can see that there.
Oh, we've seen that.
So this is one of her colors that I'm just madly in love with. This is called Deep Cove.
The blues and the
this
turquoise.
it's got so many colors in it. And it's her Superwash DK, which is 100% Superwash Merino, I believe. Yes.
I haven't used their DK.
Me either. Well, sorta, a little bit, but I haven't
color is
produced
that?
anything. This is called Magpie, and it is a very cool navy blue with these kind of
Almost
green
black.
tones. Yeah, it's really, I love it. So these 2 colors are going to go together. And then River City Yarns had some Mineville Wool Project come in, which is, if you ever see this stuff, pick it up. It's always different. It's always some kind of a different yarn, but it's been hand painted by the fleece artist.
Really?
And it comes in without, this tag would have been for 8 or 10 skeins of yarn. Like not everything comes in tag. They really cut the cost down. So they get a great deal on the fiber, hand paint it, and send it out without tags and stuff like that to keep your costs low. This is a Superwash Merino DK as well. Come on.
So why don't they tag it with the fleece artist?
Because they want to keep it it's almost like a value line of theirs, like a lower cost. They get a really great deal on a really great fiber that they paint up. Sometimes you never know what it's going to be. It's always something different.
So this is the same as Adam and Eve.
No,
but it's the fleece artist.
the same dyer. Yes.
Oh, Tracie, that red is
So it's
beautiful.
going to be, these are both 100% Superwash Merino in a DK weight. And the pattern that I'm going to knit is called Ooh La La by Hohi.
No!
Yeah! So
Oh, I thought that was a vest.
no, it's a cardigan. 2-color cardigan, well, 3 colors. The 3rd color comes in around the neck, just a little bit, and on the inside of the pockets. So this is going to be my pop of color, this hot pink. You'll just see little bits of it. I only have 1 skein of it. I was going to make fingerless mitts, but it's not going to be that now. So what do you think? So I imagine it, the whole sweater in the dark.
You're
the
gonna
magpie, and my sleeves will be deep cove, and the stripes.
So
will
you're
be
not
deep
doing
cove.
okay. So
Oh yeah, striping. I'm doing it just the way it's written.
So you won't get a ton of, and that's a look you consciously
But the
decided.
sleeves will be what the stripe color is. So my stripes will be this, and sleeves, and the front of the sweaters, the main body will be the
I love that you
dark.
chose 2 dark colors for that.
Well, I think they really do contrast when you put them together.
They are a very contrast,
Yeah.
but you're going to get a very different overall look.
Yes. Yeah. Hers is a high contrast. This won't be as high of a contrast. But it's super cute. It is one piece. I think it's got set-in sleeves.
What does that mean?
Meaning
you knit the sleeves separate?
I think you pick up stitches around. I don't know, you guys. Sorry, I haven't read the pattern through.
Well, you can talk to us as you knit it.
Yeah, I can. It is set-in sleeves. Yes.
Which means what?
Which means it's not just raglan increases here to make your knitting straight down here, and then you pick up stitches around the edge to make the sleeve.
Got it.
Yeah, so which is going to be awesome. But the body construction, I believe, is top down, one piece. Yeah, top down. Seamless cardigan. I won't have to put it all together. So the front and the back is all knitted in one big piece.
Beautiful choice.
What do you think?
Yes.
Right? So it's DK, and it's using up this gorgeous yarn that's been sitting around begging me to knit it. I absolutely love this yarn.
These are such new colors too.
This
especially.
I love it. I know I will wear this so much.
This is the neatest color.
Oh, this magpie.
You know,
Sweet
like Veronica's
Georgia.
hair in Archie, where it's black, but it's got that slick with the slick of blue. That's what it's reminding me of.
This is, it's such a pretty color. I would love get this in a fingering weight for something else.
But then you see touches of green.
Yeah, it's got sort of a funny greenish color in there.
Oh, it's stunning.
Isn't it pretty? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to swatch for this week. Yes, I'm swatching, people. Every time somebody says, oh, I'm knitting a sweater, but I'm not even swatching, I practically break out in hives. There's no way to know if it's going to fit if you don't do a swatch.
I swatched.
Well, that's amazing. So you're ready to go.
But that's so against everything in my being.
I just feel like you have no idea how it's going to fit if you don't do a swatch.
I agree.
And I don't want to spend all of these hours, and you kind of have like hopes and dreams for these projects. You want it to look a certain way. You want it to fit a certain way.
I want to look like the model in the picture.
You're going to look hot. I mean, you just don't have any idea if you just kind of wing it.
So I am going to, my plan to cast that on is when I get back from Sarnia in the middle of July.
Good idea.
It's a worsted weight sweater. I can't imagine it's going to take me longer than a month.
And who wants to sit at the beach knitting a worsted weight sweater?
Yeah.
Socks are perfect for that.
So Hohi shawl is coming with me, and only two socks I pick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you know Hohi's in Amsterdam?
Yes. I follow her on Instagram. That's pretty exciting. She gets to travel a lot.
Can you imagine how much flight? I'm a very nervous flyer, so as soon as I saw that, I thought South America to Europe. I thought she was on the plane a long time.
I think so. Yeah, that's quite a good flight, isn't it?
Just like halfway around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty far.
Or a third of the way around the world.
Across the ocean, all the way. So
anyway,
yeah.
okay. So we're gonna do enhancement. Do you want to do that? Seeing as how that was part of your...
I have a party on my in our mailbox to show you a gift prize that came in.
Do it.
And it's unbelievable. I have 2.
What?
Here, yes. So 2 we have. Do you want to talk about this one?
No.
Why?
Because you have more information on it. I'm going to screw it up and say it's from
that is my fear, that I always they would get somebody's name wrong, for goodness sake, or their company.
Can you show the card? The card is stunning.
I know, I love it. If I had my pick in life, I would live somewhere on the water. It doesn't even have to be warm. Look how pretty that is.
Can I just say, did everybody see Andy's last podcast and how amazingly talented? And like Eric had said, we knew how crazy crafty you were. Like we just knew you had... Not everyone can craft.
There's crafty and then there's artist.
Okay, so we knew she was crafty.
Yeah.
And then once she started pulling out these sock blanks, we thought...
I know.
But then her artwork that she showed...
So Andre Sue Knits, you guys have to watch the podcast, and if you're lucky enough to get a hit into her shop on Etsy, she's producing the most amazing... Go to her Instagram, Andre's
Their works
Units
of
on
art
Instagram and just
on yarn.
look at everything.
Anyway, that
so
made me
I was
think of
brushing
that.
my teeth Monday morning with my phone so that I could get us one.
I forgot.
So it's coming.
Actually,
Excited.
The one she chose for me is one I would have within my top pick.
I think it's going to be the most fun socks, and you can make like hot pink toes or something if you want. It's going to be
it's sparkle.
It was sparkle. So I didn't even know what. I just picked the first sparkle one. And
Did
put it
you
in my
panic?
cart.
Like, were you?
Yes, I was panicking.
You put 2 in your cart and checked out and was able to do it.
Yeah, I was. But they were gone like that.
Were they?
Yeah, I think she could pink sock legs all day, all night, and put them in her shop, and they would go in a second. So I'm very, very excited. Now I have a few sock blanks. When it comes, if it comes before my birthday, that could be my birthday.
It's my first sock blank. Well, if it's not coming for your birthday, it's not coming at all.
It'll come for my next birthday.
I bet you it comes by your
Canada
birthday.
Post. Anyway, it should, because you know what? I got a shipping notice within an hour of purchasing it. It was on its way. So
I bet you get it.
Thank you, Andy. But this, we got the most amazing prize donation from Helen and Mary Beth.
We did. It's so beautiful.
They're out in New Jersey, right? I'm sure they are. I love it. They donated this amazing pyramid bag, and their company is Toad Hollow. So it's sort of funny when it's not. Sort of looks like the Sorting Hat in Harry Potter, but it is
on your head.
It is a pyramid shaped project bag.
Look how clever that is.
Isn't that neat?
Mm-hmm.
In this beautiful bird fabric, really kind of vintagey colors, which I love. And this is a donation for probably our second socks of summer, or one of the knit-alongs we've got going on this summer. So
for sure,
that's going to be. And so they're on Etsy, they're on Instagram. They have a podcast called Two Crafty Toads.
They do.
Yes, so they're lovely. And they sent a couple more for us. So let me show you what their work looks like. It's just amazing. These ones, not the pyramid one, but these ones come with little grommets. Can you see those? Where you can thread your yarn through there, and then your ball of yarn doesn't kind of go crazy.
Do you know, I have been lucky enough.
Especially love this one.
I do. I've seen this.
Look at this neon-y birch trees and the purple zipper. And again, some grommets. That's sort of their thing, which is really fun. They're stunning.
Their bags are so
I would
beautiful.
love to give them a great. I mean, come on, just amazing.
I can't tell you how many times I've looked at this fabric before and thought to buy it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because look.
They're amazing with their designs and their sewing and everything.
Anyway.
Thank you, Mary Beth and Ellen. And
very sweet.
They live next to the M&M factory out there. So we got the most amazing little bag of sweets.
Okay, I didn't even see it, Mary Beth.
I just gave you some. I have to say, my daughter was in it. I was in it. It was pretty exciting, all those treats. So thank you very much. Yes, I told you.
You want one?
No, I'm good.
Can you say no to Doug?
I ate all the milk. No, not really. I feel like I'm being really good. So that was just such a huge party in our mailbox.
Thank you so much.
And then Cappy, who's the Yarn and I on Etsy and probably Instagram too. She has a shop, and her mom makes these stitch markers that are so beautiful.
You guys.
And she uses sterling silver in them. On the rings and stuff, I imagine. Look how gorgeous they are. These little bluebirds of happiness, I think of them as. There's a progress keeper and stitch markers in every set. Look at this one. It's kind of like a crown with crystals and then all the little pink
Look what she's done, you guys.
flowers.
She's like done she's crocheted or knit these right into a braid.
Isn't that nice?
It's
Such beautiful packaging.
I didn't see that. I love
So
that
Cappy, she's out in Michigan. And she sent us some beautiful goodies to give away. So thank you. Thank you. Like they're all, there's an element of sparkle on all of them. Look at the ladybugs. The little black crystal-y kind of thing on there.
It's really pretty.
They're just stunning. So we will give these new homes, and that's so exciting. And she sent some for us too. So thank you.
Her mom calls us my girls.
Yeah, we're totally your girls. Are you
Hi.
kidding? And now I wish I knew Mom's name. She keeps saying Mom.
Yeah.
So hi, Cappy's
mom. That's so cute. Pretty card.
What a lovely card, hey? Thank you so much for that. That's just very kind. Very sweet. Very talented ladies.
Yeah, I love seeing other people's makings.
Totally.
Okay,
Eating is exciting.
Guess what I got in the mail this week?
What?
Hedgehog Fiber.
Your first.
Club.
See, because it always used to get mailed to my house. So this is like the first time you see the bag in your mailbox.
And you guys, it was a big one. Tracie made me buy the single club, the double twist club, and the mini club.
Don't believe a word she says.
Totally.
I think you do this because you think, oh, if I don't like it, I'll just give it away to you or whatever.
I actually ordered one extra one with the intention of giving what wasn't my color,
right,
away.
Well, I think you're gonna love it. So
first of all, Tracie ordered this. Did you get to pick this color? Like, this was not a club.
One day I went to Hedgehog Fibers and there was actually yarn in the shop, which is like, it's like a unicorn. Oh my God, there's yarn in the shop. So there were 2 colors of minis.
You guys.
And it's jelly, right?
Yeah. It's
okay.
like variegated.
It's a tonal
highlighter
hot pink. I mean, I love it. I would buy that in a full skein if I could, but I bought a few minis.
I actually think it might be heels and toes for
Totally.
this. Okay, spoiler. I'm thinking because I'm in Canada.
And you got it a week ago.
I got it a week ago. Everybody's got it, but just
These
in
are
case,
Hedgehog clubs coming your way.
Just in case.
You make the call. Spoiler.
Okay, this is Dollhouse, and this is their sock yarn.
Yeah. It's so beautiful. Like, come on. Don't you just want to go to Hedgehog Fibers and watch them dye?
Dye angels are shining down on me right now.
Oh, Jodi, that's so pretty.
Look at that.
What a fun job they have.
So
they're amazing.
I had got the one that's the double price one, so you get 2. So this was the other one.
Sock club comes with 2 colors.
No, there's a single club.
The sock yarn club comes with 2. This is the one we split the first time.
I know, but there's a not single that's 1 yarn.
Yeah,
per
that's
month.
the one I have right now.
What's
I'll show
that
you.
called?
This is called the twist club, and you
Got
get
it.
1 skein of yarn. Sock club, you get 2 colors every month.
Is one thinner than the other?
Yes.
Which is thinner?
This one.
I won't order this again.
Okay, well now you know.
I can't stand thin yarn.
Come on, Jesus. Well,
Okay, well, I'm
you're
not
funny.
keeping this one. Tracie will have that one.
Oh my God,
She loves.
I love it, but how
What's
do you
the
wear
color?
this color? I don't know.
I think it needs to be socks.
Odyssey. It has to be socks.
And I was actually thinking, Tracie.
But Jodi, you could also make minis and give them like. It's so beautiful. The speckle. Look at the speckle. These would be such pretty pumpkin-y socks for Halloween or fall.
So, if you don't want it, put it in our stash for giveaways. Somebody will love orange yarn.
First of all, it's a Hedgehog Fibers Club color.
That's never going to be repeated.
I don't know about their repeating schedule, but it's not anytime in the near future. I just think it's really beautiful and pretty. I love orange.
So, this was one of the minis.
Yeah, that's
This is
pretty.
not my green.
It's like a Kelly green. That's like Ireland, the hills of...
This is called June 1st.
Oh, it
This
is?
is called June 2nd.
No, really?
And there was a June 3rd.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, this, though, you guys.
That's so beautiful. That's so you. Look at those speckles. Look how tiny and delicate they are.
And the highlighter.
Yeah.
So, and there was also another mini, but there was a mix-up with a bag order, and she was so great. I tucked a little mini in when I shipped out her bag.
That's nice.
Well, sometimes, like, if it's my mistake, I'll send them I just feel bad. They don't, expect it.
That's very nice.
So it was very similar to this but light pink.
Yeah.
So so I sent her the lighter pink, and yeah, so Hedgehog-orama.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, well, if we're doing that, I can show you mine came too.
Okay, this is what I'm ordering next time, the twist.
Okay. And you get 1 color.
Yes.
That's how Twist Club works.
I thought this was just a double club of the same thing.
No, Sock Club, you get 2 colors every month. That's why we split it, which worked out great. So I got the Twist Sock Club. Oh
Can
my
you open it?
God. Okay,
show
first
them.
I'll show you like this. You would think that I phoned them and said, okay, ladies and gentlemen down at Hedgehog Fibers, we're going to make the perfect yarn for me. This is like,
I can't. Tracie!
it is the most beautiful pale gray with, oh my God, now that I'm opening it
Now
up,
that she
you
peeked in
guys,
it, you guys.
come on. Oh my God, maybe this is my birthday cast on. Look at all the speckles that are living in there. Pinks, purples, tangerines.
Oh my God, look at this section.
Hot pink and orange together. It's so fun. Oh my God. This is one of those yarns that I think to myself, I almost don't want it to be socks, but I don't know. Look at that. I have to say, this Twist Club
I would.
Everyone that come, remember the one last month that came that was like all bright and color. I mean, I'm just loving these colors that are showing up at my door.
Can I just say,
holy
that could be a shawl?
Yes, it could. This would make a beautiful party on your needles. Party on my needles.
Are you going to knit another one?
Yep, sure. Why not? I have to say, though, if I'm being honest, I'm a little shawled out.
You need to take a break.
2 big shawls in 1 month is kind of enough for me for a bit. I'm dying to get back sock knitting.
Well, and this sweater will be a good distraction.
And I'm really, excuse me, I'm really excited about the sweater. So I love this sweet Georgia yarn. Yeah.
That is stunning.
Come on, right?
Look at that.
Hedgehog Fibers. Like, oh my goodness.
But just the fibers. The light wash of the tonal gray before they speckled.
And I mean, there's a lot of gray in here. It's not 100% speckled. So.
Jackson, we're podcasting! Anyway, that was gorgeous. That was fun because Tracie, I had... Oh, you know what else I had?
What?
I had bought the single club.
Okay, did that come?
Stunning.
Oh, shoot.
But I wish I'd taken a picture of it.
Look at that. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
So
you're as bad as I am.
Super bad. Don't even kid yourself. No.
But it's all good. I took this apart and rewrapped it.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yes.
Yeah, you are kidding. I was going to say, it looks exactly like theirs.
So the single club was stunning. It was like red with tonal red streaks of orange. I wish I would have taken a picture, you guys.
Okay.
But my swap partner, I'm not a red fan per se. Not that I don't love the color red.
Don't say anything.
Oh my God.
Too late.
She wasn't.
Gosh, she doesn't watch.
She doesn't know.
Okay. Anyway,
she's coming to her.
That's exciting.
It's mailed.
Isn't it fun when you see a color you know someone will love and be able to give it to them?
Because she's been on my brain this week because I'm getting ready. I have to mail it today a little quicker because to get it out of the country.
That's another thing. I did a birthday swap with someone.
I didn't. With the Periscoping Sisters?
No. Patricia said, hey, I have the same birthday as you because you had mentioned the day. And so we sent each other a little birthday goodie.
Did you mail yours off?
Yeah.
Did you tell her to hold on to hers if she hasn't mailed it?
You know what? If she mails it, great. If not, then we can do it later. But I think
all this talk, and they may come to an agreement.
I hope so. Yeah. I hope so. That would be great, especially for all you business owners that rely on sending packages.
Okay, my next and last is the goodies that I got at the Olds Fibre Week.
Okay, I'm so excited to show this because
should we start with this?
These are new to me companies. Yes, you go ahead.
Okay, so Nakatsui, that's our dermatologist.
That is our dermatologist. Nekazuki Knits. Katie,
who I'm sure we're all familiar with. She goes to Knit City.
Turn it around. Yeah, she's going to be at Knit City. She had an amazing booth right at the front door.
Yeah, she did.
She was telling us she lived in Japan for 9 months. So maybe that inspired the name of her company.
I think she's Calgary or area. I think she was not far from home.
She even had bags made and fabric from Japan when she was there. She had bought fabric and stuff.
She still orders a lot of her Japanese fabric.
Okay. So this is both of us. Oh my God. We bought the same
Look at this
darn bag.
We did.
In different colors. How cute is it though? It's a little box bag.
And
it's all knit stitches.
Can I just say...
It's so beautiful. See, mine's 2 fabrics. I love this one. It's like straight pins.
Beautiful workmanship.
Hot pink zipper. Hello.
Yeah.
Interior is the little stick pins.
Mine's
and it is begging for a project. Look at it. It's empty still.
Look, she gave me a little pin.
So sad. Yeah.
So I bought this in mind for a giveaway.
You did?
I did. I'm going to add it to...
How exciting.
And look what I also bought. Look at the pretty.
I bought a bag for a giveaway. We were like on the same wavelength.
We were. I thought it's great to support makers,
of course,
especially local to us in our same province.
Yeah,
and who's not going to love?
So follow her on Instagram too. She's got all kinds of beautiful pictures on there.
She's got an Etsy store, people.
Yep.
And so this is going to be coming.
Colors.
I feel like this could be a good sock.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Anything.
Hat,
I don't care.
Mittens.
It's going to be giveaway this summer.
It's stunning.
Show us your
It's
giveaway
beautiful.
bag.
Okay, so this other company that I bought, and you know, I've heard about her. Prairie Dye Studio.
So vintage.
Totally.
Yeah.
Let me show you her card first. She has some beautiful things. There you go. Prairie Dye Studio. She's in Macomb, Alberta.
So local again?
Yeah, fairly local to us.
Well, local, which means a car.
Local-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few hours away, right? So she had this whole booth of these beautiful kind of patchworky,
Very vintage.
vintage. She's got the detachable handle on the D-ring. Aren't they beautiful?
They're beautiful. It was hard to pick.
Oh my God, it was hard to pick. But I just thought that would make such a lovely, perfect sock size. So this is for sure going to go in the second sock of Summer Cal. How isn't that
Nice.
beautiful?
What am I smelling? Rice?
Why?
I don't know. Or I'm having a
Did you
stroke.
bring some? It's not toast, is it? Burnt toast. So she had an amazing booth, and she's got a beautiful Instagram too.
She does.
So take a peek out there at her goodies. But
Look at
I
the
just thought the
scallop
colors.
tag.
I know, it's so pretty, and this minty green is very pretty with the
Nice.
terracotta kind of. I love it. I thought that was really pretty. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
yarn.
yeah,
Did I buy this? No, I bought this first. I don't remember. Okay, you guys.
which one? Okay.
Okay, look what Candace gave me.
Oh,
I forgot.
She had a little pocket full of stitch markers. I have mine too.
Teapot, a strawberry, and look at the middle one.
I chose a bird that reminded me of Yoshi.
Yeah, there wasn't another
Do you
one.
think we scared Candace and Lara off?
I think so.
They're so sweet.
And a unicorn.
Oh, that's cute.
Look at the middle unicorn.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I didn't see that. That's gorgeous.
And you know, I wasn't a big, and I mentioned this before, keeping progress,
Right.
but
They're handy.
There's something about having them just on your knitting.
Especially on your sweater, Jodi, you're really going to want
It's like
to use it.
jewelry for your knitting.
Oh, totally.
'Cause
I
even
just
if
like
it's-
that it's dangling.
I just like looking at it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Kate, did you guys notice this color? Tracie actually wanted this,
Yeah.
but she wanted it in a finger weight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to be messaging them for this.
We arm
Okay,
wrestled.
This is
Look
super
at
exciting,
that.
you guys.
Is yours fingering?
Yeah.
Look at how tonally yours is.
You know why I bought it? Because I have so many speckled and variegated yarns, and I feel like this is going to be perfect.
Excellent.
This is going to be perfect to match some of them. So this is an 80% superwash merino nylon
You're totally
blend.
betting.
What the F?
Talk about my
No,
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no, I'm
kidding.
talk about the color that I wanted that you took out of my
you
hand.
Go for it. I'm
No.
just giving you. Just busting your balls.
These ladies, they're very, very new.
Okay.
I got so excited and I said to them, "Where's your shop?" and blah blah blah. And she said, "Brand hot off the presses, brand new Etsy shop."
So once Tracie realized this was DK,
Yeah.
and when she was oogling, and I thought,
Yeah.
I love a good DK.
Yeah,
She went and found something similar, but not the exact
yeah.
same.
It's called Rubelite.
But I have to tell you, Tracie is going to message these girls because
Oh,
she
I
needs
totally
this.
am.
This is called Dragon Fruit.
Yeah.
And this is in their 100% super wash merino. And I had got, like I said, the
Show
DK
the
way.
tonal. Like there's so many pretty colors in
You
there.
guys.
Lovely, lovely ladies in
They
the
were
booth.
so
We had
sweet.
so much fun chatting with them. Flock Fiber Studio, so we're going to put that
And what's your color
And they're
name?
in Calgary. Rubelite. Yeah, beautiful ball band. I love the logo. They were very sweet.
Okay. But because mine was DK and I thought, ouch. Ouch. I hurt my toe. I didn't know what I was going to knit with it.
Totally.
And then this caught my eye.
I know.
You guys, this is DK.
God, Jodi.
Fireside DK Gradient. And the name of this kit is called Winter for a Year.
Oh, I love it. Who doesn't love that?
Well, look at the colors.
And the contrast the color is perfect.
Jackson, you can come fix lunch in here, honey, if you want. But look at the color, look at this. And I was thinking to Tracie, wouldn't it be fun to knit and have a gradient and with this in between each?
Yes. You're gonna be
Tracie
able
said
to
she was
find-
going to design a shawl like that for me.
There's got to be stuff out there that you can incorporate this into.
Just the colors.
It's so beautiful, Jo.
Chuck, even especially our American friends, The Canadian, they're getting great deals. So these Canadian companies.
Totally.
Yeah. Stunning. Had to have it.
It was so fun to see all those booths of yarn. And I have to say, if you're a spinner or a weaver, there was a whack of fiber.
I felt like there was a
roving
lot more.
Yeah.
Than just yarn.
Yeah. There was tons of fiber there for people. So I kind of wish there was a beautiful, beautiful booth of baskets. I can't believe I didn't come up with the basket.
I can't believe that either. We didn't go
They
back,
were
though.
so beautiful. I saw it right at the beginning, and I actually thought, oh, I love that one and that one. I just hadn't picked one yet. Anyway, next time. I did follow them on Instagram, so who the heck knows?
I actually think you'll see a video at the end of this with the baskets.
Okay, good.
Especially the pottery. What were we thinking?
Jodi.
The pottery.
I don't know. We were so restrained, you guys. We got a few balls of yarn, and that was
And not because we promised we would be.
No, I know. I just feel like the yarn stash is bulging a little, so I got to get knitting. But we did buy 9-inch circular needles for socks, too.
I'm going to hate them.
I don't think I'm going to like it at all. I don't know why I did it.
The lady I bought them for had a sample.
Yeah.
She said, do you want to try before you buy? I said, no, I'll just... So I paid for them and then tried it. And
I hear they take... I'm really going to try and knit a whole sock before I decide. But we'll see. I really do love my magic loop.
I can't cast it all. I can't just cast it to the side after knitting 6 stitches. I feel like I really need to give
it used to it. It's a whole new technique, really. Okay, did you buy anything from these guys?
It was hard to pick. I'm surprised I didn't.
Sea Turtle Fiber Arts. Oh my God, you guys. This booth was phenomenal.
Candace
She had sport. She had, Candace bought this.
Purple version.
Rainbow. Was it, and sort of like a bright lilac was the main. No, I bought gray, of course. So this is her Ridley sock, which is the 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. And this colorway is called Rainbow Bright.
I think that's going to stripe.
She had a little sample. Oh my God. It's not stripey, it's little flashes. Because most of it's gray. I know.
Oh, wow. Look at how intense
She had
these are.
A darker gray. She had all these different rainbow combinations. But I just thought, oh gosh, I love the gray. And look, like I could go. Wouldn't that be great?
You can. Oh, wow.
I also think this would make a phenomenal sockhead hat.
Yeah.
So if I wore hats, that would be a possibility.
I feel like a sockhead hat is going to be in my future.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. So that was stunning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sea Turtle Fiber
stunning.
Arts. And they're out of, where are they? They have a website,
she's local.
SeaTurtleFiberArts.com. For some
She's
reason,
gotta
I
be
feel like
close.
she's out in BC. Or was it this lady that's in BC? Anyway. They all have Etsy shops and websites and all that stuff. So I'm going to link it all. We can figure it out.
Okay, so my next and last purchase. So I did really well. I was proud of myself because, I don't want to be gluttonous, but these few treasures that you find. Look at this.
It was all stunning. Yeah, Jodi, I can't believe I didn't get one of those.
So
That's beautiful.
she's got an Etsy store. It's called The Wacky Windmill.
Yeah.
The Wacky Windmill.etsy.com, and Kim is the proprietor.
Yeah.
But look
beautiful.
at this, you guys. But you know what the fun thing about this that I just noticed today? It sparkles.
Oh yes,
Tracie.
Oh, it's a really subtle stellina. That's really pretty.
It's there, but it isn't.
You can totally.
Do you know
see
what I mean?
Yes.
But look at these colors.
I love those colors. I think it'd be fun to do stripy socks. Even I don't know.
I would love to do a pair of scrappy socks.
I want to do. They're on my list. Like with all the minis that we've been collecting.
Yeah.
A stripy, and totally different. I don't want to split the ball in half and have them match. I want different minis for all the sock, the whole thing.
I don't want that many to appear in this sock.
No,
even. Yeah.
No, like total scrappy socks.
So we're not sure where she is. Tracie will maybe.
I don't remember. There were so many
Wacky
booths. I
Windmill.
didn't remember. I do remember the yarn though. And
Show us your
it.
yarn. Tracie
Totally.
also got a treasure from her.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. Okay, look at those. Look at that. It's called Gingerbread Sprinkle.
Yes, it is.
There was a lady knitting the socks. They're gorgeous.
That's the that 9-inch I tried.
Okay, so these is so pretty. I could knit these for our Christmas in July knit along.
Do you know it was very unexpected how it knit up looking at this?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was attracted to it, and then when I saw the sample, I thought, oh yeah, I totally need that yarn. So it's a striper and speckle mixed kind of all together. So I'm really excited about that. Super. It was the hot pink that drew me. I must have felt like I was in a hot pink mood that day because everything has hot pink in it that I bought.
Must be a color you just drawn to.
I do love it. And I feel like it goes with a lot of neutral things. So I feel like I like it a lot. But that was it. The wacky windmill. She rocks.
That does say cookie even without knowing.
Doesn't it? It's the perfect gingerbread color.
It is.
Yeah, she did a great job. And there's actually, if you look, there's two browns in there, like a really pale and then the terracotta. So it's really pretty.
So beautiful.
I love it. So those, I mean, I might cast them on earlier.
I'm curious.
Or later. Who knows?
Because when we saw them about 11, would you say 11-ish?
What, in the morning?
Yeah.
Well, no, because we didn't get there till afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, we saw them afternoon. The marketplace had been open Friday.
Yeah.
So Flock and the Wacky Windmill, I'm going to go to their sites.
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet. I'd really like to see what else. If they have these gorgeous things.
Well, Sea Turtle, she had a giant booth.
Yeah. Her selection was incredible. Oh, sorry.
The bright colors. And she had gradient kits.
Mm-hmm. She had
and minis and stuff. So, and there was also just stunning you're right, that pottery, those yarn bowls and stuff.
What were we thinking? And the mug. I love
beautiful
pottery.
llama and sheep mugs. Her glazes were stunning.
I think I might have. It would have been nice to get. I don't know where she was from. If you notice in the video that I take the name of the pottery studio, could you please let us know? I would love to order something.
For sure. So we'll add some video maybe this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's it. I feel like we should do this next time because I don't think we're going to have lots of...
I think we need to
We're already at an hour and a half.
Oh my God, look.
I know.
Okay, whatever.
Well, what do you think?
I gotta go get Jordan anyway.
You do, and we're going to have... I'm going to have probably very little knitting next time. So we've been dying to do these rapid fire fun,
like coffee or tea,
get to know questions. Yeah, either or.
Okay. Yeah, because at the end of this, maybe you could add our video from our road trip.
Okay, I will.
Oh, what a great week! An hour and a half. Done.
Done.
You could have watched a movie. Oh, just wait, you guys. I have 2 new books. I meant to tell you last week.
Okay.
So as I sew, I didn't need to talk about Mrs. Brown's bags.
I was just going to say, we don't have it. We didn't talk about Mrs. Brown's bags.
Okay.
Well, I didn't write anything down, people.
Okay, so.
Totally out of it.
That's Tracie and Granny. Okay, so 2 new books. If you are a fan of a thriller book, not scary, a thriller book like a Harlan Coben or a Sandra Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is the name of the author is J.T. Ellison.
Yep.
And it's No One Knows.
That's going to be my next read.
You guys.
So good? Okay, love it.
Okay, and one other. No. Oh my God. Okay, this next one. Okay, the first one I showed you was fantastic.
Okay.
This one I'm going to show you, very good. One step below fantastic, but still worth a read. Same idea.
I love Brad Meltzer, so I will like it.
Him.
Yeah, I really like him, so.
I'd never heard of him. This was just, and I listened to these audiobooks. The House of Secrets by Brad Meltzer.
Got it. Thank you.
Excellent.
Okay.
Granny, I texted her these, and I said, Mom, I texted you the book. She goes, oh yeah, I think I might have gotten that, but I deleted it.
There was some kind of attachment. I deleted it.
I said, well,
That's a picture.
Were you sleeping when I texted you last night?
No.
I didn't realize.
Jodi, I was blocking my shawl at 11:30.
I just figured I'd do it now because I'd never remember.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what's happening with Mrs. Brown's bags?
So,
besides sewing your fingers off.
So, last week, I didn't even get to show our podcast friends the Pink Lemonade collaboration I had with Julia.
Yes.
Did I show the bag? I think I did.
Yes, you did show the bag at one point.
So that was going to be in my update this week.
Right.
And I could have waited, I guess. I could have hang on to it, but I figured because of the pending postal strike.
Yes.
And Friday is a statutory holiday, so there's nothing. The postal service is not open Friday.
Right.
Could be locked out on Saturday. We don't know. Could not be. But I needed to get every single thing out and in the mail by Friday pickup.
Right.
And so I offered those. I had not announced on Instagram. I offered those kits and.
On Thursday night.
Yeah, and so they were well received, and those kits are now on their way as well.
Yay!
So every single thing that people have ordered from my shop is in the mail. What I have done is I pay for regular shipping in Canada, which is up to, I think 5 to 7, could be up to 5 to 7 business days, no matter, depending on where you are.
Okay.
I upgraded everybody's to Express Post.
Okay.
Which means everybody in Canada that ordered a bag will have their bag this week before the strike.
July 1st.
Yeah.
Good.
At my cost, not yours. And then everybody who is out of the country who ordered a bag, your bags went the normal shipping because they will be out of the country and not affected by the time that happens. And so what I'm going to do is just work at getting stockpile.
Ready to ship stuff.
Ready to ship stuff. So,
and you're going on holiday.
Yeah, it was actually perfect timing because I probably would have done a small ready to ship update that went out Friday this week, but I'm just going to have lots of bags cut and interfaced and zippered and just get everything ready.
Yeah, and then you're on holiday for a bit. So really, Mrs. Brown's Bags is on holiday till middle of July?
I get home Friday the 15th. So the 18th, tentatively, I will open, hopefully with bags, ready to ship bags, if the strike is rectified.
Yes, I'm sure. I hope it is, for sure. But
okay, you guys, I have some really, really exciting collaborations. Tracie and I have one going with...
Oh my gosh. Jodi forced me to pick a fabric.
She was very stressed about it.
I was totally stressed about it because it wasn't just fabric. It was, okay, now we're going to dye yarn to match. So you have to want to knit with the fabric too. I loved a lot of wild fabrics.
You know what I'm going to
And then as soon as I just thought to myself, you know what, just pick something you love and don't worry about other people liking it or whatever. It got really easy. So I love what I picked. Love.
It's so you.
If I have to buy all the kits...
You could have pillows and things in your home with that.
If I have to buy all the kits of what I picked,
Tracie,
I will, because I love it. I love it.
But Kat's Kettle, they were with Kat's Kettle. I picked a fabric and she did it, and so we ordered. I'm going to message Kat today. I think she's going to be done dyeing. I'm going to message her to keep it till I get back.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and then I worried, maybe it's not going to inspire Kat. Like, don't pick something that she said, oh no, I love it, don't even worry about it. So, yes, I felt stress.
I would think as a dyer, having something tangible to look at to get inspiration.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have no doubt that it's going to be stunning.
Oh, and I love yarn.
I had fun. I had fun with it after I got over the stress.
Oh, you picked a gorgeous fabric. So, Kat's Kettle's coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, Ashley from Nomadic Yarns, her colorway of her speckled yarn is coming. It could be delivered today.
I bought yarn from Ashley and Kat.
Speckled?
No.
What did you order?
I ordered That's Not How the Force Works.
I thought you ordered Sock Talk and that hasn't even come.
Well, that was a pre-order too, so it'll come. I'm not worried about it. I got a stash of. I'm not worried about it. But yes. So our Sock Talk is coming, and I added the. That's Not How the Force Works. It's a Star Wars inspired.
Oh my God, Jeff is sexting Tracie.
So I thought these might be fun socks for my son for Christmas. Because there's that
gold
Star Wars Rogue something coming out in December.
What's that?
It's some Star Wars story. It's a Star Wars story. It's sort of an offshoot. It looks awesome. It's a movie. It's coming out.
With the same characters?
I haven't seen it. I don't know. So anyway, I just thought the colors were awesome. I don't need a huge excuse. Yeah, amazing colors.
Okay, so yeah, like I had said before, Ashley is so well known for her unexpected color. That should be, is that somebody else's motto, unexpected color?
Sweet Georgia is unapologetic color.
Okay, Ashley, we think your tagline should be unexpected color.
Yeah.
Or something along that way.
She's awesome.
They really are. But a lot of people don't know that how speckly great she is.
Yeah, totally.
Jeff, we're podcasting.
Okay, my husband is texting.
Oh my God.
And now, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, Jodi.
Okay.
Who the heck knows what's going on?
So Ashley's amazing. And then what other, Lauren from Lolo did it. Like I said,
Oh, I
4
know.
colorways.
I know.
I actually might be taking 2, because I can in 3 hours have a swatch done.
Oh, really?
I might be taking some on the airplane.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because, you get work done and it needs to be done anyway, right?
Are we babbling now?
Now I think we're babbling. It's going to be a beautiful day. 27 degrees Celsius here today.
Okay, all week.
I know. So
27.
we might have to go sit by the pool for a couple of days.
I said to Maddie there'll be lots of swimming. My parents have a pool that
Yeah.
the kids grew up at. So
Yeah.
we were like, anybody and everybody welcome.
It was
but
huge.
It was park yourself by the pool especially when they were little. 'Cause then
Popsicles and pool parties, like every blow up thing you can imagine. And then at one point they were big into like weighted toys that they would pick up off the bottom of the
Yeah.
pool and
The
dive
games
to,
they
anyway,
would
you name it, it's all there.
Okay, speaking of blow up toys, do you know what I bought?
Jodi.
Urban
Keep
Outfit-
it G.
Okay, it's not a great name.
Keep it G.
Do you know Taylor Swift's Instagram with Calvin Harris where they were sitting on that swan?
Yes.
Well, that was from Urban Outfitters, so that was like sold out in a
Aren't
second
they hard
last
to
year.
get on though?
Well, if you have trouble, I can get on, no problem.
Jodi.
Anyway, for the kids, I brought 4. Mom,
4
I'm sorry.
swans?
No,
Oh.
4 different. A giant pineapple,
Okay, that sounds fun.
a swan. 2 of them were sort of animals.
All from Urban Outfitters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Free shipping.
I prefer the big mat where I could just lay on it and float. I prefer days at the pool without the kids.
We can do that. You know what? Let's podcast
Oh, that would be great.
at the pool.
Sure.
So we're going to podcast one more time next Monday before I leave on Tuesday for your viewing pleasure.
Oh, yes.
And then, because then it would be a really long time till I got back. It would be 3 weeks.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
we might have not a ton, but we have fun stuff to fill in where nitty stuff isn't. We have fun
We'll do
stuff.
that quick fire game where we do silly questions.
And my
stuff.
mom said she'd come on the podcast. And she said she'd try and knit.
She did?
Nope.
Oh.
But I
It's
think
like, what conversation did I miss?
But I think I went to work this morning.
Jodi.
My J-O-B.
The real J-O-B.
The real J-O-B.
Yeah. The one not at a sewing
The
machine.
one that no one's got any work. Mom, like, this morning, she didn't have anything
Well,
after.
we are all caught up, so that's really good. So we're going to be able to have some pool time and some knitting time, and it's summer. I love summer. Love it.
Okay.
Canada Day. So that's it, you guys.
Yeah. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day.
Happy knitting.
It's almost 4th of July for our American friends, but we can tell you that next week.
It's the 4th of July.
We'll be podcasting on the 4th of July next week.
We're gonna
Right?
We're gonna paint
Me
our
too.
faces.
Red, white, and blue, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sparklers all
Yeah.
the way.
Okay.
So have an awesome week. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.